Introducing the 0-point generator.
Hi, my name is Eurus. I'm an electrical and electronics engineer with over 50 years experience, mostly in power generation, telecommunications and IT. I've always been very interested in cheap energy production, especially from the so-called 0-point energy. If you're familiar with quantum mechanics, you'll be aware that according to the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, space is awash in a sea of electromagnetic fluctuations or energy. Now, previously this energy has been inaccessible, but now I have done just that. With this 0-point generator, I'm now able to tap into this previously untappable source of power. Space, time, energy and matter were all created at the Big Bang. Space is required to contain everything within the universe. If there was no space, there would be no energy and no universe. Before the Big Bang, there was absolutely nothing. There was not even any empty space. Now, this is a difficult concept to understand, but it is vital in understanding the operation of my machine. This device causes a repetitive rift in the space-time continuum around this receiver or antenna. A small volume of space is compressed, causing the energy in that space to be directed into the machine. I will now show you the various components that make up the system. Obviously the main one is the 0-point generator. I'll show it to you from all angles. At the front we have a special rotor. I'll explain its purpose a bit later. At the back we have the energy receiver or antenna. This is made from a very dense tungsten alloy. For the generator to work, this has to be screwed down into the machine to make contact with the magnetic field inside. This is the electrical board which is connected to the generator. I'll show it to you from all angles again. There's nothing really special about it. Now, this contains several modules. Firstly, one of these modules determines when there's sufficient power coming from the generator. It then turns on the other modules which convert the raw power into 240 volts electricity at this power point. I will now connect everything together. Firstly, we place the generator on the board so that it doesn't go walkabout when it's running. Now we plug in the connectors. We'll now need a load. For this purpose we're using these 4 240 volt globes. They're connected in parallel with a lead and a plug. I'll plug it into the power point. Now the power point is on, but the lights are off because the generator is not working. To start a generator, we have to screw in the receiver, then give it a manual turn. The generator will now speed up until it develops enough power to activate the modules and provide electricity. This generator will work indefinitely with no cost and no maintenance. I'll now turn off the power point, unplug the lights, and I'll now plug in something that requires a bit more power. This domestic heater will do fine. I'll plug it in, turn the power point on, and I also need to turn on the switch on the heater. I'll set it to maximum, and there we go. This will now heat the home indefinitely. Now, you may have noticed that I turned the power point off a couple of times while the generator was working. This is not really recommended for any extended period of time. When a generator is working, we should always use the generated power. If there's no load, the generator power will simply start warming up the generator, it'll overheat and eventually self-destruct. So if no power is required, we have to turn the generator off by removing its source of energy, which is the receiver. The generator will now stop.
Hello, my name is Daniel from Magneten. Today I want to show you the latest technology and revolution in energy section, Magneten 3000. The smallest power station in the world for your home. It can produce electricity by itself up to 3000 watts. In two models, US version with 120 volts and EU version by 230 volts, both with 3000 watts. You can use it to run your refrigerator, TV, air conditioner or anything else. But remember, up to 3000 watts. So have green, clean, and free energy at your home. You can use it indoor and outdoor. So you don't need any kind of fuel, or you don't need to recharge it, or any kind of energy to run the Magnetmotor. Magnetmotor can produce energy by itself. But how? How does it work? So, by magnets. The permanent magnets inside the Magnetmotor can push and pull each other. So, the magnets push the cylinder and generator to rotating. The generator produces the electricity. Of course, there are lots of boards and units inside the Magnetmotor to make your electricity stable. So you can use it for your computers or any sensitive devices and have the stable electricity. And now we want to see how we can run the Magnetmotor. It's very easy. Just when you want electricity, turn it on. And when you don't want, just turn it off. You can use many kind of devices at the same time. Here we have the electric devices, power drill with 750 watts. Just plug in, turn the magnet on, and you can use it. There are two circuits here. You can use these circuits, or you can use extra terminal to use the magnet. So it is easy to run, but for us it was not so easy. We worked on Magnetmotor for more than 5 years, 24 hours. So you can order it online now from our website or from our representatives in your country. Here I want to say thank you to Magnetmotor team and our friends, our fans, and our family, and government of Georgia and Tech Park of Georgia. Have a nice day, and you can see our website at www.magnetmotor.co. Goodbye.